What is up, guys? Maximus here with episode 14 of Saving Ring of Honor, as we try to save Ring of Honor one step at a time here with TW 2016, as we are in the month of April here, as we are at the Go Home episode before Supercard of Honor. After we run through this TV taping, we will go over the card so far that has been announced by our matchmaker, Kurt Angle, comic Kurt Angle. But as without further ado, though, let's dive into these DMs here. So we have a couple of big time matches here in the main events. We have Phoenix taking on Homicide, but first, it's got a pre-show match here as the Beer City Bruiser defeats Will with. Well, I guess he didn't. Doesn't say. Just he won with submission in 4 minutes and 37 seconds. Got a D minus. The Beer City Bruiser of the 40. I'll take it. Take it, Beer City Bruiser. As then up next, fucking Pete Dunne takes on the Amazing Red, who just signed a one-day deal. Don't worry about the Amazing Red. He is not coming back to Ring of Honor on a permanent what the fuck permanent contract. It's just a one-shot deal. As Pete Dunne does get the win with the drop dead in 6 minutes and 24 seconds. You gonna have any improvements? Fucking Amazing Red did. Well, that's fucking useless. But hey, you get a 41D though. That ain't bad. Amazing Red with a 40. He might come back. You never know. If we need to fill some spots, he's an opener. So there's that. As oh yeah, we're slowly getting better. As Sammy Guevara takes on Punisher Martinez. Match that went 8 minutes and 10 seconds with Sammy getting the win via submission. Look at Sammy, man. He's really heavy. He's coming along very well. He's almost into the 50s. That's fucking great. That's what I like to see. These young scrappers out here in this opener and lower mid card section doing well. I'd love to see Pete Dunne do these fucking numbers. I don't know what the hell's going on with old Pete. Come on, Pete. But we'll take it, with Sammy. As our final pre-show match, as Brandy Rhodes finally gets in the ring, and she did a 17. That's not bad at all. Takes on Santana Garrett. And I didn't know how well this would do, so I just gave him 5 minutes. Let Santana kind of carry her. It's exactly what happened. It got a 28E. Santana wins with the Shining Star Press in 5 minutes. Yeah, good shit, though. Well, we'll take it. We'll take it for Santana. Brandy, if we need another woman in the women's division, she could definitely be somebody. She could definitely fill a spot, pretty much. So there's that. As we are now on to the actual TV tapings, as the boys take on. Oh no, I'm wrong. I fucking. God damn it. I could have swore it was only 4. Our 5th and final pre show match. God damn. As the All Night Express defeat Dalton's boys in 6 minutes and 44 seconds with Kenny King pinning Brandon Tate with the one night stand. Yeah, the All Night Express getting 41-39. As the boys, Brandon's now I gotta change his fucking gimmick. And now we are on to the main show. There we go. As Adam Cole, baby, is in the guess I don't know what they really call that area. Well, you always see where they cut their promos. I guess their promo area. I guess is what we're gonna call it. 'Cause it's not backstage. It's just like a fucking green screen. And so we are there with Adam Cole as he is talking about Supercard of Honor main event. Oh no, not the main event. God damn it. Adam Cole and Christopher Daniels in the co-main event as the Ring of Honor World Championship will be on the line. As Adam Cole talking about how Daniels, the man, was one of the founding fathers in Ring of Honor. You will ever be, immortalized in this company. You will forever be immortalized for what you did on that faithful night on the very first show in Ring of Honor's history. There's something you will not be, Christopher Daniels, and that will be Ring of Honor World Champion. So you don't have there's not a time on Destiny. There's not a time limit. There will be a time limit for you, Christopher Daniels. And it might have been to the end of this year, might have been to the end of 2018. But now I will speed up that process for you, Christopher Daniels, for your wife and beautiful kids, so you can stay at home. You can retire, kick your feet up, and not have to worry anymore. Because Daniels, I know you're going to try to bring Frankie Kazarian. Because there's no way you can beat me one-on-one in a multi ring with the Ring of Honor World Championship on the line. You're not going to do it? And if you do bring Frankie, don't worry. Don't you worry. Because the club is always rolling deep. I always have the Young Bucks. Always have Hangman Page, Kenny Omega. Even maybe some even of the New Japan guys. Maybe Tama Tonga. Maybe Bad Luck Fale. Just got to wait and see, Christopher Daniels. The ball is in your court. So Supercard of Honor. I will continue being a part of history. Being the only 3-time Ring of Honor champion when I defeat you. Strong words. Strong man. Adam Cole with a 68 promo. That's solid, Adam Cole. He's getting really good. I think the first promo he did is like a 57 C-, 56, around that. Now he's at 68, so hopefully by around Global Wars, he's getting 70s to 75s. And then if somehow by Final Battle he's getting 80 promos, he's probably going to be signed by then. So there's, I guess there's that. As our opening contest here on the television tapings, the Bravado Brothers taking on Roppongi Vice. Roppongi Lights as Beretta defeats Lance Bravado with a Dude Buster. Rock of the 52 and Beretta with a 42. Wow, that's the Bravado Brothers. They're fucking doing really well. Like, I was expecting low 40s from them. And, Harlem and Lance both outperformed Beretta. So that's really, really good. That's a solid pickup. I'm a big fan of the Bravado Brothers. And glad to see they're kind of gelling in nicely here in the tag team division. So up next, it's the rematch from the pre-show of our previous episode 13. After Jason Kincaid achieved the win on our last matchup, but here on the television taping, JT Dung gets the upper hand this time as he defeats Jason Kincaid in 8 minutes and 42 seconds. JT Dunn has not found his footing. I can definitely say that. Jason Kincaid, though, with a 46. That is good shit there, though. Only getting a 35. No improvements. Stamina, inconsistency. A little off. Disappointing. Disappointing. To say the least from JT Dunn so far, but it's okay, though, because we have Go, ACH. Go, ACH. Taking on BJ Whitmer. One-on-one contest with ACH picking up the win with the Dragonfly in 7 minutes and 42 seconds. And hey, they got a 54. ACH doing well. Yeah, BJ Whitmer improving and flying. The man's 38 years old. Why the hell is he flying around like this? I'll take it though. And BJ was really off his game, so this could have been better. It's great. I'll take a 54. I'll take it. As then we have the most delightful man in the wrestling world today, Matt Hardy, with his brother Nero, by his side as we are at the Hardy compound for this one. As Matt goes, the BJ of Strong, you have your date with Destiny. Upcoming here at the card that is very super and honorable. When Daisuke Sakamoto and Yuji Okabayashi, I don't know their middle names, so I can't do the brother gimmick, So, we're back. We're back to Matt Hardy. As Brother Hathaway, you better lead your men into the battle. In the battle against myself and Brother Nero. Because, see, we're on a path to get back at those bucks of youth. It's going straight through you, BJF Strong. You better be ready to be deleted. That's the card of honorable and super. As short and sweet from Broken Matt, but we'll take it. Good shit. 70 C+ there. Our promos, gotta love Adam Cole, gotta love Matt Hardy, and Brother Nero. Gotta love the promos. As our main event, it is Homicide in Phoenix. Fuck yes, this is what I like to see in the main events of our television tapings. Anytime our television tapings are 55 to C, or 55 to 60, or even higher, it's a success every single time. But about that, a good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Phoenix defeated Homicide after a corkscrew sent on thanks to the interference of Hangman Page. Ah, that son of a bitch, Hangman Page. As you know, Homicide, of course, had his match against Adam Cole. So I'm sure it's Bullet Club business being shown there. Hangman Page sabotaging Homicide's efforts there. The main event on our go-home show of before Supercard of Honor, and that will do it for the tapings as we increase the popularity in 17 regions. 59 C rating on the show as a whole. Good shit. I mean, the only bad thing was the JT Dunn Jason Kincaid match. Other than that, everything was a 50 and above. Take that every single time. Good shit. Good shit. So now, on to the card, the Supercard of Honor show, as our opening contest for that show will be the Ring of Honor's Woman of Honor Championship matchup between Vader Scott and Candice LeRae, the champion, looking to defend, looking to become the first ever successful defense of the Supercard, or of the Ring of Honor Woman of Honor Championship. So there is definitely so there will be history made, pretty much. Either we're gonna have a new champion, and Vader Scott will have Candice have her very first successful title defense. So there is that, and then our second match of the evening will be the triple threat match between Donovan Dijak, JT Dunn, and Leo Rush. We're talking about the Ring of Honor top prospect winners from 2015, 2016, and 2017, going one-on-one. Who will be the rising star here of this matchup? Definitely, this is a lot of implications. This could be a Ring of Honor television title matchup. Could be even something bigger than that. Could be a Ring of Honor World Championship match against Adam Cole, baby, or Christopher Daniels, whoever wins in our co-main event. But going on towards the rest of the card here, we have a Ring of Honor 6-man title matchup, as the challengers will be Roppongi Vice, Rocky Romero and Beretta, and Toru Yano, their Chaos Buddy, taking on the Ring of Honor 6-man tag team champions in Red Dragon and Michael Elgin. 6-man matchup. Interesting to see how this plays out, as we got a whole lot of this fucking New Japan match. What this is. And then our next contest will be, I mean, these two, no strangers of each other, Itachi, Dragon Lee, one of the best feuds in wrestling, and of probably the past 2-3 years. These two, anytime they're on, they're inside of a squared circle, if you will, or anywhere in the wrestling world. I don't even care if there's a ring involved. I'm tuning in and watching it. I'm sure a lot of people are thinking the same way. Should be a barn burner. Can't wait for that, as then we have another singles matchup between Kota Ibushi and Rey Fenix. This fucking match. This is another one. Holy shit. First time ever. I don't even think these two have ever been in the same company, let alone the same match. So this is definitely a one-time only affair. Maybe they'll have more matches in the future, but this is definitely the first time meeting between those two. will definitely be a barn burner for sure. As I have been informed by Kurt Angle that there will be a singles matchup between Homicide and Hangman Page, as Hangman Page interfering in that main event that we just saw. It should be interesting to see how Homicide, if he can bounce back against the Bullet Club here and Hangman Page. As then our tag team matchup here between Strongbjs, featuring Daisuke Sakamoto and Yuji Okabayashi, taking on the Hardys, featuring Broken Matt Hardy and Brother Nero, of course. As then we have another singles matchup between ACH and Kenny Omega. This is one of my favorite matches in the history of PWG happened between these two men in that singles match. I forget what show it was on, but it was something, you know. Omega turned into The Rock and ACH turned into Stone Cold. It was something. Just a fun little match there. As it should be interesting to see how this goes. Omega and ACH. I think the only time he's been pinned so far in the series was at the On a Rising Day 1 show. So it should be interesting to see if ACH can pin Kenny Omega here on U.S. soil in this singles matchup. But then we have a Ring of Honor television title matchup, as Matt Sydal, the challenger, is going to take on the champion, Marty Scurll, the villain, who has defended that title all over the globe and is looking to successfully defend that title here at Supercard of Honor. But hey, Matt Sydal, I think the only Ring of Honor belt he ever had was the tag belt with Delirious. I don't think he was a television champion. So could see a new champion from Reborn, Matt Sydal. As in the triangle triple threat tag team matchup for the Ring of Honor tag team titles, as the Briscoes Dim Boys take on the Killer Elite Squad and Lance Archer and Davey Boy Smith Jr. taking on the champions, the reigning and defending champions, of course, the Young Bucks, who, this is, the odds are definitely not in their favor. But interesting to see how that plays out for them. Will we see new tag team champions? We'll have to find out. As the co-main event, this is the first no, that's not the first time. The second time that the Ring of Honor World title has been the co-main event. Of course, the first time is the Day 1 On a Rising show. And here we see Christopher Daniels take on Adam Cole, two polar opposites of each other. We're talking almost 20 years apart in age. Talking about one man has been a Ring of Honor champion 3 times, so Christopher Daniels has really never even held a world title in any major wrestling promotion in his career. But will this be the day? Will Destiny... Destiny doesn't have a timeline. Oh my... Fuck, I'm fucking this all up. For Christopher Daniels, is there enough sand in the hourglass? Can he capitalize? Can he finally reach that glass ceiling and say he was the Ring of Honor champion? After the man, this is the house he built. He was that Murphy Rec Center. He was there on that very first show on that fateful night in 2002. And he didn't follow the code of honor, and the rest was history. He can solidify himself even more and become one of the all-time greats in Ring of Honor's history? Or does Adam Cole continue to reign supreme as being the only man in Ring of Honor history to be a 3-time champion? And even before the age of 30, the man's done this already. Will the winning ways continue for Adam Cole, baby? Or will we see a new champion in Christopher Daniels and the Fallen Angel? But the main event, these two no strangers of each other. Cody taking on Jade Lee. Texas bull rope match. The only way you can win is by pinfall or submission. I've been told by our matchmaker, Kurt Angle, that both Bullet Club, or all of Bullet Club members, rather, excuse me, have been have been banned from ringside, as we will see no interference. If somebody does interfere, the match will automatically be awarded to Jay Lethal. So hopefully we will see a nice, clean winner here. These two men have had bad blood so far here in Ring of Honor. It's got to come to an end, and it will come to an end on that night. Supercard of Honor. And we will hopefully see you guys there. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. And we will see you for Supercard of Honor. Episode 15. Yeah, we'll see you there.